Oh, look at that, a snake! I'll make that snake mine! I just turned your Atkins into a flashlight! Yes! I'm a bad Alakazam!
You ever see that,
Alakazam learned Disable. Great, let the raping commence.
You ever see that, panel from that Pokemon manga? Where the Aardvark gets cut in half?
No.
I think it's Pokemon Adventures. It's the one where all the characters are named after a color. Like Red is Red, like he's Ash. Blue is Gary. I don't fucking know the others.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I thought it was just kind of like Blue and Red. Like Red used to be like a trainer in the later generation games. The other ones are just like copies of the colors that were just released. Like I think the Gold and Silver one. I don't think they were Gold and Silver though. I thought their names
Red
were like something stupid.
Was the default name in Pokemon Red. It was one of like the 3 names you could choose.
Yeah, I remember. It was also on top of a mountain, like, and he would just kick your ass, and he was like the last like really strong trainer to beat.
That's what Red did with all his money. He lives alone with his Pokemon in a secluded area.
This Pikachu that just rapes face. Honestly, Pikachu should be like 3 times the levels of everything else, because Pikachu's the only one that's been on like all the adventures.
Oh, that one episode I was watching with Ash actually took out his Pokédex and looked at Charmander.
Yeah?
Yeah, he started reminiscing about Charizard.
The flashback episode.
Charizard, we're releasing Pokemon Fire Red soon. So, remember him.
Let's place a little mental image for the audience. I just got down from Mount Moon, but I still got gas in the what tank?
Did you just walk by me?
Oh, I was expecting the hiker pose where he's leaning back, his guts sticking out, and he's laughing. And
I
smiling.
didn't notice you left.
Oh. Well, in your defense, it is kind of an MMO.
You just walked off.
I'm always just thinking of the next trainer because I actually want to battle them.
Well, I already beat the bridge, so.
Oh, okay. That's right. I forgot.
Because I wasn't gonna level up Abra with fucking wild Pokemon.
I just wanted to level up Abra to Kadabra or near there for like before recording, just because I didn't want to spend forever trading him in and out. And he's already like just as high level as everybody else. Like already. Da, 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 da. Going to see Bill. First we battle. You think anyone would ever question like why they're just a bunch of hiker guys and little boys all along this path to Bill's house?
I question a lot of things about Bill.
He is mildly questionable.
I mean, Gary seemed pretty happy when he left him in that fursuit.
I don't think Gary locked him in it. I just think he just like left him there. Bill's like, help, help! Gary's like, well, no.
They had to censor it because he left him in restraints. Too.
They added the furry suit.
No, he should have been in a furry suit and restraints, like in a bed.
We get there, he's just like gagged and tied.
Gary was like, well,
he's got a Pikachu hat on. Oh, Ash got the Pikachu special from my grandfather. This is what I'll do to his Pikachu. Ugh. Bill's just like, no! Stop it! Oh, wait, he's gagged, so he's like, I
remember the episode he was in where he was trying to look for the legendary Dragonite.
Who was?
Bill in the episode.
Oh, the lighthouse episode.
Yeah, and fucking Dragonite's coming out of the ocean. He's
like
fucking like
huge. He's like Godzilla. Like, I thought that's what the size Dragonites were supposed to be when I was a kid. So I was like, oh my god, I gotta have one now. I want a Godzilla. Like, I always had a thing for, like, dragons. But,
oh, when I was a little kid, I had so many dragon t-shirts.
yeah, I t-shirts, figurines, everything a dragon I wanted.
I mean, if it had dragons and Japanese symbols on it, I was like, oh, this one.
This is the choice. But the thing I never did like about Pokemon was, you know, Dratini to Dragonite, they have really good moves, but they look a little too cartoony. But they're really great as a Pokemon, though. And Dratini and Dragonair is kind of cute, but Dragonite, I think it's the fact that he's just orange that kind of throws me off. He looks like something out of a really, really childish cartoon. I think I want something more fierce.
He is out of a really childish cartoon.
Shit. But, like, if I saw a Dragonite, I would be like, oh my god, I want to hug it. If I saw a Krabby, I would be like, ah, it's gonna hurt me. You know, there's a difference. But Dratini and Dragonair, like, I liked how they were made. They just seemed cool.
You ever notice that it goes Magikarp and Dragonite have the same colors? And Gyarados, Dragonair, and Dratini have the same colors?
Well, Magikarp is like red, and Dragonite's like orange.
Yeah, so a lot of people thought Dragonair was supposed to evolve into Gyarados.
Oh.
But it's actually from a Japanese legend where if a carp made it up this waterfall through this gate, it would become a dragon.
Oh.
So
I always figured there was some like legend behind the Magikarp. I just never looked into it. But that's really cool. I like that.
I'd start throwing carp up the river.
I would always be afraid, like if I were a trainer, I would always be afraid to level up a Magikarp because at first it's just, you know, this dopey thing. Like, you can't really communicate with it. It's just always doing its own, like, dopey stuff, like fish stuff. But when it evolves into a Gyarados, it looks, like, intelligent and angry. So it's like, is it gonna eat me when I level it up? Like, you don't know. Like, the Magikarp might hate you the entire time. And you just, like, won't know. And then you evolve it and it just, like, eats you.
Do you think it acts stupid underwater, too?
What, when it's seen?
You know, yeah, but the Magikarp.
I bet you it just, like, acts stupid when it's seen. But when it's not seen, it's just, like, I don't know, all around a poker table. Cigars or something. That actually looked really stupid, a bunch of Magikarp at a poker table. Just all the derpy looks. But they have, like, the best poker faces, though. Because you can't tell if they have anything good or not, because they all look dopey.
One's wearing sunglasses.
Just one.
Trying to hide his poker face. Or help it, or whatever.
He's probably the one that's winning, too. Just because they all think, like, when they look at each other, it's like, oh, he's got a dopey face, he has nothing. But when they look at the one with sunglasses, it's like, he could have something. I'm gonna fold and give him my money. They're just afraid to take on their fellow Magikarp. I can't do that! That's so weird! I would always get this item by pulling the trainer down here. But you can't do that. Why can't you just walk through this really small brush? Like, we have to cut down a tree that legitly looks like twice the size of any of these brushes. Like, it looks taller, but it's pixel length, it's not. But that being said, we're also bigger than the trees themselves. But those dancing flowers are like twice as big as the trees.
The birds on here actually take up 2 spaces. People do.
The birds?
Yeah, they take up 2 squares. Like.
Oh, like the legendary birds?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. That really does make sense. Ugh! I'm Hiker Noob. I'm gonna show my ass and smile at you before I throw a Pokemon out.
Hiker Knob.
Hiker Knob. See, this is why I did the Abracadabra thing off camera. Like, I just one-shot everybody with Alakazam. But my mouse constantly goes over teleport first. Like,
I had to rearrange everything.
yeah, I do too. I think that every single time I start the fight, but in the end, I just immediately forget.
Somebody needs to tell me what to name my Wartortle, Pikachu, and Alakazam.
I wonder what Alakazam does during confusion. Like, Psybeam... Oh, yeah, I just learned Psybeam. But Psybeam is like, you know, a colorful beam. I can understand that. But what the hell is, like, confusion? Like, what does he do? He's just like, oh, you are confused! And the Pokemon's just like, ah, scary, and just, like, hits his head on the wall. Like, it's just not confused, but, like, bewildered, I guess. Good God, this dude just gave me like $500. Well, 450 something, but it's like, why do they do this? Why do people just stand out here, a bunch of like old men and little boys, and just like give everybody money? Like they said, like this is where the people go to like practice and play, but if that, I don't understand. Like if I lost a Pokemon battle, I wouldn't be like, oh, you did good, man. You're really strong. Here's $500. Go get an ice cream. No. I wouldn't be like that. I would be like, oh, man, good game. We got to have it again. So, want to split, like, you know, want to go buy a 12-pack? Like, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm good for that.
I would. Every time I like go out to like level up my Pokemon, I would just come back home like hammered. Like, I've been a trainer all day.
I'd be out in the grass. Man, that tall grass looks comfortable.
Quit dancing, flowers.
If I can just grab me a Ditto to use as a pillow.
You wake up with part of Ditto everywhere. You think any of these like little kids would be embarrassed to throw out like this tiny little purple mouse Pokemon? And then a snake that probably is like wants to eat the mouse.
Pokemon eat puffins.
Yeah, but the snake should eat Rattatas.
They eat puffins and drugs that we give them.
And like lemonades and fresh waters. And...
X attack. X speed.
Oh my god.
We give them speed.
We do shove a lot of things down their mouths and in their hands. It's a little... It is a little much.
Yeah, we do.
It is a little much. I had this feeling. I knew I had to battle you, so... Why'd you wait all the way back here? I don't even know you, kid. Like... This is awkward. I don't even know this kid, but he had a feeling he wanted to battle me.
All these NPCs have soulless eyes.
They all have funny poses. That's the thing I like. I like the poses.
Yeah, but they're sprites. Their sprites don't have any color. Their eyes are just black.
Right.
I guess that's how you tell people from not people.
Do you have any color in your eyes? Nope, you don't have a soul.
That's probably right. They don't have souls. That'd be my guess.
I guess it would depend. Like, I don't know how dark, like, eyes can really get. Like, there's probably someone out there with, like, you know, really, really dark eyes to the point where you don't, like, see color. And they're just like, I do have a soul.
One time I got really high and my friend said they couldn't see the whites of my eyes. We've
all
all been
I
there.
see is pink. Everywhere hot pink.
And I've had my pupils so small, people couldn't. All they saw was a solid color. Don't do drugs.
Nah. Moral of the day, don't do drugs.
There's a Seal song called Drugs, I think, or something.
What I don't get is there's all these people, like young boys, young girls, old hikers, truckers probably, like just littered throughout the entire way, and one Team Rocket, throughout the way to Bill's house, but like no one is in Bill's house with Bill, or like helping him, and he's like the only house here. You think there would, like, all the trainers would really just be like chilling under like a porch or something, just screwing around. Like there's no like group of friends, like they're all just here just like battling and like staring at each other from like many steps away, like many steps away.
Couples sometimes, or brother and sister, or friend, double battles.
Yeah, but there's no like I mean look at this, if all these people
Like
here
down here.
go here all the time to like play with each other and practice, why aren't they like all together as like a big group if they like do this like every day? Like you think they would hang out with each other waiting for like new people to fight instead of like just sprinkled everywhere behind
It's
every
kind of their
bush.
job.
It's just their job.
It's like gambling.
What do you do for a living? I'm a little boy. I wait for people to fight. Oh, is this
I have Pokemon fights, and it's nothing like dog fighting.
is this the hentai sensation and the not Ash? Is that what this is?
I'm a porn star.
Oh no, this is the other people. Hello, are you here alone? He's with the girl, and he's asking me if I'm here alone. Fuck.
You want to have a threesome, kid?
No. Last time I saw that type of person, I thought it was Marty McFly. Ended up being a rocket, so watch out, lady. He might have a rocket. A team of rockets. Be careful.
That's what she wants.
Sea cottage. Bill lives here! His backyard is just trees.
I wish I had a costume. So we just go in there and ignore him.
Hello, is this the furry con? Oh, he's not wearing a costume? What's this?
What the fuck is...
Hiya, I'm a No, I'm not. Call me Bill, I'm true blue Pokemaniac. What's that skeptical? Oh, God. He looks fine!
No, I think he's this Clefairy.
But I'm talking to him over here, and he's fine!
No, you see his machine? I think he wants to become the Clefairy.
Oh my God. He probably does.
This furry
Oh
party
my
is
God,
too...
the Clefairy did go in! Oh, I talked to the final Bill and not the... Oh.
By Pokemaniac, he means he's a, Pokephile.
Pokephile?
Yeah. I want to become the Clefairy and find some Geodudes.
So I talked to him and the Clefairy went in.
We have to hit the button.
Oh, that's right. Herpaderp. Why would you want to be a Clefairy of all things? Like, I don't know about you, but I'd pick like anything else. Even a Ditto would be better.
Remember back when we were talking about Clefairies and why Geodudes don't kill them?
Oh my God.
He wants that rock hard Geodude dick.
That's why there's hikers everywhere. That makes sense now. Hi, I want to be a Clefairy. When that happens, I kind of need to see a few of your Geodudes.
I mean, just let in my house.
My sea cottage! Ugh. He gives me a ticket. Just here, I don't want to go on this boat ride. Thank you for not making me a Clefairy. Here, here's a boat ticket.
Fucking another episode where there was a giant Pokemon was the one with Tentacruel.
Oh yeah, I always thought Tentacruels were that big too because of the show.
They're
They like
fucking
destroyed a city. Like that thing caused like massive damage.
huge. They like never showed that episode. I think I saw it once.
I think I saw it like a few times, but I think in the past few years they like took it off the air because it was too violent. What am I doing? I'm using my feet like a sucker. I have a Hearthstone now.
What?
Wait, does it actually work? It better work.
A what?
A Hearthstone.
What the fuck does that do?
You never played WoW? It does work!
What the fuck? Where'd you go?
You never played WoW, did you?
I watched my friend play it when I was 15. That game is old.
Yeah, it's ancient. But, a Hearthstone returns you to, like, a place you set at, like a home or a Poké Center. And, I have an Abra with Teleport.
So you're referencing WoW?
Yes. Sort of. Well, I think when I can return back quickly, I think Hearthstone or just Hearth. Like it to me, it's not really like a WoW reference anymore. It's just Hearthing. Like that's like returning back home. There's not like, oh, he's gone. Oh.